Welcome to my channel Deepstream. Subscribe to my channel for news updates all around the world. Every year, Jönköping, Sweden, transforms into a car lover's paradise with the Custom Motor Show. This isn't just any car show, it's Northern Europe's most spectacular automotive gathering. Held over Easter, the 2025 event showcased the passion for custom vehicles. Imagine halls filled with custom cars, engines roaring outside, and a crowd buzzing with excitement. Elmia is where builders unveil masterpieces, legends are born, and the automotive community unites. Jönköping's charm contrasts beautifully with the raw power on display. Organized by Albinson and Sjöberg, the event is polished and packed with jaw-dropping moments. After recent challenges, the show's return was a powerful statement of resilience. The 2025 show was destined for the history books. Entering the Custom Motor Show is a sensory overload. The air is thick with high-octane fuel and the sweet smell of hot rubber. A diverse crowd of car fans, families, and young builders fills the space. The variety of vehicles is staggering, from vintage cars to wild custom choppers. Outside, stunt drivers perform daring feats, engines screaming and crowds cheering. The sound is a thrilling symphony of V8 rumbles and turbocharged screams. This year, over 91,000 visitors attended, a testament to the show's appeal. Project manager Hans-Ove Boberg celebrated the strong attendance. Elmia remains the ultimate destination for custom car enthusiasts. Amidst incredible machines, one car stood out, a 1980s Mercedes-Benz S123 Estate. It looked like a family wagon, but was a diesel-powered monster with 930 horsepower. This sleeper car was a legend in the making, engineered to rival hypercars. The unassuming appearance was part of its charm, turning perceptions on their head. The owner, a Swedish tuning wizard, transformed it into a performance machine. Under the bonnet lay a heavily modified turbodiesel engine, a tuning legend. The car symbolized Scandinavian tuning culture, now applied to a German classic. It was the talk of the show, capturing everyone's imagination. Could it deliver the spectacle its power promised? The answer awaited in the arena. To appreciate the 930 horsepower Mercedes, understand the S123's origins. Introduced in the 1970s, it was practical luxury, built for comfort and safety. Known for reliability, not performance, the diesel versions were fuel-efficient but slow. The Elmia show car transformed this modest vehicle into a brute. The builder re-engineered the car, strengthening the chassis and upgrading the drivetrain. This transformation made it an icon of custom culture, a story of passion and persistence. It paid homage to the classic design while blasting into a new performance dimension. The dual identity made it the star of the 2025 Custom Motor Show. As the outdoor demonstration approached, the atmosphere at Elmia shifted dramatically. The air was thick with anticipation, and you could feel the energy building with every passing minute. People from all walks of life, families, die-hard car enthusiasts, and curious newcomers, began to converge on the arena grounds, drawn together by a shared sense of excitement. The sun glinted off polished hoods and chrome, while the distant hum of engines hinted at the spectacle to come. Streams of people moved steadily toward the Burnout arena, their footsteps quickening as the buzz of conversation grew louder. The promise of something truly spectacular, a moment that would be talked about long after the event, pulled everyone forward. The grandstands filled at a remarkable pace, with every seat quickly claimed. Laughter and shouts echoed as friends and strangers alike jostled for the best vantage points. The anticipation was almost tangible, a current running through the crowd. Whispers rippled through the audience, rumors and speculation flying. Was this really the legendary 930 horsepower Mercedes everyone had heard about? Some pointed excitedly, others exchanged knowing glances, and the sense of mystery only added to the excitement. Throughout the day, the car's legend had grown. Stories of its power and performance had spread like wildfire, making it the must-see event of the show. People who had never met before found themselves swapping tales and predictions, united by their eagerness to witness history in the making. Suddenly, a low, unmistakable rumble echoed across the arena. All eyes turned as the Mercedes S123 rolled into view, its classic silhouette cutting a striking figure against the modern machines. The car seemed almost out of place, yet somehow commanded the entire arena's attention. The Mercedes made a slow, deliberate lap around the arena, the driver waving confidently to the roaring crowd. Cheers erupted, and camera flashes sparkled as everyone tried to capture the moment. Up close, the car's calm, almost understated exterior belied the raw power lurking beneath its hood. It was a wolf in sheep's clothing, a volcano of horsepower waiting to erupt. The Mercedes came to a halt in the very center of the arena, its engine idling with a deep, heavy chug that sent vibrations through the ground. The exhaust note alone was enough to send shivers down the spine of every spectator. In that moment, the entire crowd seemed to hold its breath. A collective pause swept over the arena, as if everyone instinctively knew they were on the verge of witnessing something unforgettable. Inside the car, the driver checked the controls with practiced precision, hands gripping the wheel tightly. Every movement was deliberate, every gesture a sign of the focus and skill required to tame such a machine. The arena lights seemed to dim, leaving the Mercedes illuminated in a dramatic spotlight. This was the moment of truth. The stage was set for the diesel beast to show what it could do. All eyes were locked on the car. The world seemed to stand still, united in anticipation, as everyone waited for the performance that would define the day. The moment everyone had been waiting for finally arrived. The Mercedes S123 sat poised at the starting line, its engines idle, climbing from a gentle purr to a guttural roar that reverberated through the crowd. Anticipation hung thick in the air, every eye fixed on the car as the tension built. The driver's gloved hand gripped the wheel, knuckles white, ready to unleash the beast beneath the hood. The turbocharger began to whistle, a high-pitched symphony blending with the deep growl of the engine. The entire car vibrated with contained force, as if straining against invisible chains, eager to break free. The crowd could feel the energy radiating from the machine, a promise of the spectacle to come. The crowd leaned forward in unison, phones raised high, recording every second. Eyes widened in anticipation, faces lit by the glow of screens and the shimmer of chrome. The atmosphere was electric, a shared moment of excitement and suspense. Suddenly, with a thunderous roar, the rear wheels exploded into motion. Rubber met asphalt in a violent dance, and thick white smoke billowed out, quickly enveloping the back of the car. The sound was deafening, a symphony of raw power and mechanical fury. The unmistakable smell of vaporized rubber filled the air, a signature scent of motorsport mayhem. It clung to clothes and hair, a reminder of the chaos unfolding on the tarmac. The tires screamed in protest, disintegrating under the relentless force. The S123, once a humble family estate, was now utterly transformed. A raging monster, unrecognizable from its former self. Its aggressive stance and relentless energy commanded respect, turning heads and challenging expectations. Inside the cockpit, the driver, part showman, part maestro, let the smoke build, teasing the crowd. He balanced throttle and brake with expert precision, building suspense before finally launching the car forward, leaving a trail of chaos behind. Out of the dense, swirling cloud, the Mercedes emerged like a mythical beast, its silhouette barely visible through the haze. For a moment it seemed almost otherworldly, a creature born of smoke and speed. The rear wheels continued to spin furiously, shedding rubber in thick black ribbons. Smoke poured from the tires, rising in twisting columns that caught the sunlight, painting the air with the evidence of raw power. The car painted bold black lines across the asphalt, a signature left behind for all to see. The crowd erupted in cheers, their excitement echoing across the lot, celebrating the spectacle they had just witnessed. The entire display was a perfect blend of brute force and delicate control, a testament to both the machine's engineering and the driver's skill. Every movement was calculated, every second a showcase of mastery. As the smoke began to clear and the engine's roar faded, the crowd rose to its feet, applauding and shouting their approval. The energy was infectious, a shared celebration of automotive artistry. The Mercedes S123 had not only shattered expectations, it had left an indelible memory, a moment that would be talked about long after the smoke had drifted away. The legend of this burnout was just beginning. What makes a burnout so exciting? Why do crowds gather, eyes wide, every time a car lines up to roast its tires? There's something magnetic about the spectacle, a mix of raw power, mechanical mastery, and pure adrenaline that draws us in, no matter how many times we've seen it before. It's more than spinning wheels and smoke. It's a ritual, a test, and a celebration all at once. The moment the tires break traction, you can feel the anticipation in the air, as if everyone is holding their breath, waiting for the chaos to unfold. A burnout is a dramatic demonstration of a car's power, making horsepower visible. It's the ultimate way to show that all those hours spent tuning, tweaking, and building have paid off. The car isn't just running, it's dominating, turning brute force into a visual spectacle. It's a primal display connecting with our love for engineering feats. The driver becomes the conductor of a mechanical orchestra, balancing throttle, brakes, and nerves, while the crowd is swept up in the drama. For builders, it's a mark of pride, validating their hard work. Every burnout is a public test of their skills, a moment where their craftsmanship is pushed to the limit and put on display for all to see. It shows faith in engineering, proving the engine and drivetrain's strength. When a car survives a burnout, it's a testament to the builder's confidence in their creation and a badge of honor for both car and creator. The Mercedes S123's burnout was a triumphant sign-off on a challenging build. After months of setbacks and late nights, seeing the car fill the air with smoke was the ultimate reward, a moment of pure satisfaction for everyone involved. From an audience perspective, it's a multi-sensory experience. The sight of swirling smoke, the roar of the engine, and the smell of burning rubber all combine to create a memory that lingers long after the smoke clears. The sound of a high-horsepower engine is thrilling, the smoke pure theater. Flames might shoot from the exhaust, tires scream, and the car seems to dance in its own cloud, a performance that's as much about emotion as it is about engineering. The smell of burning rubber is linked to motorsport excitement. It's a scent that instantly transports fans to racetracks and car shows, a sensory trigger for memories of speed, competition, and community. A good burnout is a shared experience, bringing the crowd together. Strangers become friends, united by the spectacle and the energy in the air, all celebrating the same moment of mechanical mayhem. It's a core tradition in custom car culture, a celebration and expression. Burnouts are more than just a show. They're a way for enthusiasts to express themselves, to push boundaries, and to honor the machines they've built. The Mercedes burnout at Elmia was a loud, smoky statement. It wasn't just about the car, it was about the journey, the teamwork, and the passion that brought it to life. It encapsulated the spirit of the custom motor show and the passion driving the hobby. In that moment, surrounded by smoke and cheers, everyone was reminded why we love tire smoke and why we'll always come back for more. The Custom Motor Show at Elmia is an institution with a rich history. It's the premier event on the Scandinavian automotive calendar, a cultural landmark. The show's resilience is a testament to its deep community connection. It attracts record-breaking crowds, showcasing the best of custom automotive. The return post-pandemic was met with enthusiasm, proving its irreplaceable real-world experience. The 2025 show delivered on every front, with highlights like the Mercedes performance. Elmia's mission remains to celebrate automotive passion and inspire future builders. The Mercedes S123's burnout was more than power, it was automotive theater. It embodied the unexpected, audacious, and masterfully engineered spirit of the show. The performance highlighted the importance of live events in car culture. The Custom Motor Show offers shared, visceral experiences that forge community bonds. It's a world-class event celebrating every facet of the automotive hobby. The show reminds us that cars can be art and vessels for dreams. Attendees left with inspiration, renewed passion, and unforgettable memories. The 2025 show was a success, setting a high bar for future legends at Elmia.